Hey guys, we are back to do another review of Love and Marriage DC. Now, I want to say this. I repeat to y'all, I repeat to the people, I repeat to everybody for saying that Sherelle is actually called Sherella should be on the show. Get somebody else to do it. Bye. Stay tuned.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KOED Ken folks? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. Whew, man. It's all about entertainment. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Love and Marriage DC. Yeah, I'm with you. I was wrong. I thought Sherelle would she would bring some good entertainment. I thought she would be straightforward, a straight shooter. But no, she's the one that brings the drama. Now,
Get out of here.
Between her and Winner, it's going to be a mess.
Which one you choose between her and Joy? Which one you want to stay?
Her.
Oh my God!
I'm not feeling. I never felt joy. I just can't.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, but go ahead and hit that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. We talking about me, ain't you?
But go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Please forgive us, y'all. We are going to go through this. We just got back in town from the beach, so yes, we are.
I'm tired. I drove all the way there, and I drove all the way back.
His choice.
And I'm tired.
He the one got a stick shift, and I can't drive it, so there you go.
And I just sleep well in that bed.
Oh, so then that bed was horrible, y'all.
I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, we was in the retirement community.
That's why we tired now. Because that condo, it seems like you go in young, but you leave old. Some strange reason. It's like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I just don't know. But anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with Brittany, which is Arena's daughter. She's setting up a meeting for her brother and basically her dad to talk. So it's kind of like what they call it?
Intervention.
Yeah.
Intervention. Yeah.
And so she said, everything on the table, let's lay it all on the table. So Jamie said his part, he really and truly just wants the best for his son. He tears up. His son is in that moment just listening but shutting down because he was like he feel attacked. Arena was just saying, I don't like the text message about you. Seem like in your text message you want to harm yourself and stuff like that. And Jamie had said some stuff that just kind of sparkled. Like he do good, but then he just kind of, we're going to therapy. And if you don't want to go, then you can pack your stuff and get up out of here and go stay with your girlfriend. I mean, all your stuff. And then Jamie said, I don't want to go to therapy. And it was, to me, it was that he could lift that last little part out.
Yeah. And that's the reason why Big Jamie needed to go to counseling. Because he really don't know how to approach Jamie Jr. or Little Jamie, whatever y'all want to call him. He don't know how to approach Little Jamie and talk to him. But I get both parts. I get what Big Jamie's saying, and I get where Little Jamie coming from. So it's a communication issue with them, man. It's it's just like
they keep bumping heads.
Yeah, but Big Jamie don't know how to relay his message correctly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's all about how you relay your message.
Yeah.
Sometimes you relay it the wrong way, that person's not gonna receive it, and they're gonna do like what Little Jamie doing, shut down.
Do y'all have another name for him besides Lil Jamie?
Yeah, somebody in the comments said, y'all need to start calling Lil Jamie. I don't know what else to call him.
That's what they call him. He ain't no Jamie Jr. because he said he's
Jamie
like
the Fourth.
Yeah, so he ain't that. So,
can't say Jamie's son because you don't know what son you're talking about.
When it comes to words, use your words, but you got to understand the words do have a life, and you keep calling him little. Meaning that maybe he acting like a little, because y'all keep using the words little, and it's not allowing him to grow up. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Words have life.
Yeah, you keep saying little Jamie, and
He
y'all,
keep acting like a little boy.
yeah, but you put him in this box that he don't want to come out of because you keep calling little Jamie. In his
Yeah.
head, he feel like he's still a little child, you know. So
Exactly.
he don't want him to grow up. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
That's why he asking you for money. That's why he's doing this and doing that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, little Jamie has to understand he's 26 years old, man. You got to start acting like a man. First of all, don't let a woman, don't go all over there and leech off your woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, and I think he realizing that. His grandmother, she break down, start crying, and she was like, it just breaks my heart. I just want the best for you. She break down, start crying, and we ain't never seen Granny cry. And he was like, listen, I don't like seeing my grandma crying. He just, hold her and stuff, and let's see. So anyway, he said he don't want to do the counseling. He would get up and walk away, what I'm saying? And you got to understand too, it's a lot. These cameras, they're not used to that. And he's young and what I'm saying, you got your friends, you got your, what I'm saying? It's
all right. I know y'all gonna get mad at me, but I gotta make fun of this situation. But go ahead.
And so anyway, he walk away and go down steps, and he's like, I just feel like the outcast. That's basically what he was saying, the black sheep. I think that's what he was trying to say. Everything on me is my fault. I'm the, and he just want to disappear. And so they follow him down steps, and of course Brittany cried too, because she was just like, we not getting on you. Right. It's about all of us. It's about the family. You know what I'm saying? Jamie was like, well, I counseling not just for you too. Man, I could be telling you something that I need to learn about myself. And then we see that he did.
Yeah. All right, here's my little funny, observation of this situation. When the family was downstairs on the step talking to little Jamie, that's what I'm gonna call him right now.
We ain't got no other words.
That's what I'm saying. You notice the grandma up on the steps, listening in. She had a little cracker in her hand.
I ain't see that.
And the grandma gonna have some food. I saw that.
Baby, my sugar, I gotta eat for my sugar. I did not see her eat.
Yeah, she was like listening. Come on, Grandma.
Didn't they have some food?
Yeah, she had some snacks. Yeah.
Let me get through these snacks and go down these steps.
Now she was listening.
Listen.
And, you had the count panned on. She had a little crack on.
Look, since they done made me cry on TV and stuff, so got my energy low. So let me go.
I ain't never loved Grandma.
That's
I got
funny.
to pick on you.
So let's move on to the scene that I really don't too much care about, but it's Winter. Now, when it comes to Winter and Sherelle, I would take Sherelle. But when it comes to Sherelle and Joy right now in this moment, I don't want Sherelle. I would rather take Joy. Okay, so that's my sense. So Winter is doing this romancipation. And it got something to do, I guess, with celebrating divorce or something. Y'all know she needs something to do. Like,
they be creating all this kind of
and
crazy
then it's
stuff.
like, we're going to drag this girl divorce out. Child, we didn't even see it. She came in getting a divorce, so we didn't see it.
I'm surprised they didn't do a divorce gender reveal party. You know what I'm saying? Because they got all this stuff.
All these events.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, Sherelle comes and, because she invited her, and basically saying, Winter was saying, Sherelle, can you invite your people to my thing? I'm saying, your people, girl, Sherelle is just a friend of the show. What you mean, your people? You and the rest of them is...
You know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Excuse me, y'all. Ate some accent. You and the rest of them are main cast, so why can't you communicate with them? So anyway, Sherelle was like, my people. So Sherelle wants Ashley and Winter once again to sit down and have a conversation. Go ahead.
This right here is when I get done. When I get turned off about shows like this. Winter and Ashley and Helena had this big argument. You call them linebackers and offensive linemen and whatnot. Now on the flip side of that, you want them to come to your event.
Yep.
What make it make sense to me?
Yep.
Why bring people you don't like to your event?
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's nothing but the production and TV. Mm-hmm. It has to be. Cause there's no way somebody from the streets going to invite somebody you don't like to your thing. Ain't no way that's going to happen. Because
production said the only way we gonna film your event is the rest of them there, right? Mm-hmm. Because ain't no sense us filming and the rest of the girls ain't there. You can keep that to yourself. So she knows she had to get them there in order for them to film.
Man, y'all make it so obvious, man.
It
Y'all
really
make it
do.
so obvious.
This ain't even real life.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, real life, you're not gonna have your enemies at your event.
Nope.
Ain't no way that's
Period.
gonna happen.
Nope.
Unless you want to try to throw blows or is it like an ambush or something, you know. But real talk, oh man, that's not gonna happen.
And once again, she called him. I think she told Sherelle, "Can you get the linebacker?"
I'm saying.
Or the football team, whatever she called.
But you know, regardless of what she said, is something negative towards the women, and they wait. And once again, like I said, women is not a small person. You know, she eats like 2 or 3 pieces of Reese's Pieces.
Not 2 or 3 pieces of Reese's. That ain't that much, honey.
No, so she need to kind of check that tone, man.
Yeah. Winner wants. Let's see. But then also Sherelle tells Winner what Arena said, which is really and truly she didn't even have to say that. And so basically she was like, what she said, I'm gonna sit down and have a talk with Joy because of what was said. And Mr. Dog real close. And so anyway, because of what was said and stuff like that. So you want to say something? Okay, so in the next scene we find out that Quick getting a street named after him.
Good for him.
Yeah,
good for him,
getting
man.
his own street. So and he said he was talking to Ashley and said, "Listen, you know, I'm proud of you and all that stuff, whatever, but I am, because of your book, but I am a little disappointed and mad at something you didn't do." And she was like, "What?" So he said, "Why didn't you tell me our son Antonio got suspended for school?" She was like, "Well, it was what?"
He got suspended for fighting over somebody took his coat. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get all that, but here's the bottom line: when your child gets suspended from school, I think both parents need to know that. That's just me.
Yeah, suspended.
No,
yeah,
all right.
But if you say, "Oh man, he got in trouble and I had to go up there," I can understand forgetting that part. You know what I'm saying?
The point is, suspended, man. Especially a young man, you want to talk to your son. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dad or a father, you want to say, "Hey, bro, you can't be doing that. You can't be getting kicked out of school." But yeah, I just felt like she should have kind of told Quick that their son got kicked out.
Yeah, I suspended. Agree. And then the fact that Quick, he needs to stop. Lil Jamie, your son and Lil Jamie are 2 different people. Stop throwing Lil Jamie in the situation like, he got, suspended and stuff like that. I didn't talk to my son. He was a good kid. Same thing with Lil Jamie. I think he was a little kid, but when a good kid, but when growing up and stuff happened, they didn't discipline him and stuff like that. He still, but I'm a discipline. How do you know?
Let me say this about that. I like Quick, but he do use Lil Jamie as a punching bag a little too often. In my opinion. Stop punching down. You know what I'm saying? But he did say one decision can change the outlook of your life. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I got suspended several times from school for fighting. You know what I'm saying? But look at who I am now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in front of y'all doing YouTube and got a lovely wife that you think she's a lead for some strange reason. I don't know. And we on a commercial for right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, life is good, baby. God bless me to have good things, man. So, yeah, you can make mistakes. It's all about how you learn from the mistakes.
Yeah. So Joy is meeting with Sherelle with a bad attitude. She don't know why she meeting with her. She don't really want to meet with her, and she knows it's a part of her job, so she got to do it because Clifton, the one, said that he wanted to be on the show, and she was like, "Okay, then we can do it."
But the point is, first of all, is that true?
No.
Okay.
That's my observation.
Okay, because if so, Clifton he's really not getting any airtime if that's the case.
Yeah. So anyway, they sit down and wasn't no hug. You know how they had a little fake hugs and stuff like that.
No, they meant business, man. They meant business when they walked down. It was so awkward and dry.
It was. So the camera crew just sitting there looking at one another because they don't know where to start. And I think Sherelle was like, so where we start? And I think George was like, well, girl, you invited me, Chad. So so Sherelle said that, well, when I was talking to Arena was telling me some stuff that, went on, and you called my husband. She said shady. Well, first of all, Joyce, I didn't use the word shady. I said he was manipulative, he was this and that, but I didn't use those exact words of shady.
You know, I heard when Joy was saying that. Yeah, I say your husband was this. He's a dog. He killed people. He kicked babies. But I never say he was shady.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You still talk bad about the woman's husband. You know what I'm saying?
That's her observation.
Right.
That's how she feels.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is, that's the word you got out of that when she said, I said he was manipulative.
Right.
Oh, don't call my husband. Okay, you didn't say nothing about that.
Yeah,
There's
the
another
point
word
is,
she said. But she want to hang on to shady?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. All those adjectives she calls your husband. You know what an adjective is,
yeah.
Right? What is it?
Go ahead.
So all those. Yeah,
evidently you need the English, the English class.
All them adjectives she used, I think that's the right way, towards her husband, she didn't care about the rest of the adjectives. Shady. Shady was the bridge too far for her. Why shady? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She could have called her husband a hoe.
Yeah.
It's all good though, as long as he ain't shady.
Yep.
So,
but see, I think what Sherelle needed was a moment. So she needed something to hang on to. So, I think first of all, Joy said that first of all the parties not here. For us to have a conversation to discuss this, everybody need to be here. And so,
why are we dragging this segment?
Well, I just want to say this because this is something that I feel. And so Sherelle was like, well, I don't know if she said something, but in a way, I want to say Joy wasn't bagging down, but Sherelle started backpedaling, in my opinion.
I agree with you. I said, you talk all that big bad noise, you get Joy right in front of you, now you backpedaling.
Yeah.
I said, man, you lost all your cool points.
Yeah. And they explained, and Joy explained what happened with the group and all that stuff. I asked you, did you get it? Because I didn't write all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Basically, to me, it was kind of petty on Joy's behalf because what had happened was they supposed to made it big and two of the members left right before they went on concert, before they went on tour. So they had to get two new people to replace those people. And they killed it, and they did well on the tour. So I guess they was about to go on another tour or whatever, but the people that left, he wanted the original people back. And for some reason, Joy, I don't know, Joy didn't want the people back or what. He said, well, if they're not going to come back, basically, I'm going to leave the group if they don't come back. That was it.
And he left.
You know what I'm saying? So why Joy didn't want the people back? I understand why they...
or the other people didn't want them.
Who knows? Yeah. But we don't know why they left the group.
Right.
Maybe they had some different contract. Maybe they did a solo thing. I don't know. We don't know. But they left the group right before the tour. I guess Joy said, well, y'all let us down because y'all left. Now y'all want to come back after we killed it. No, we're not going to have you back. But Black, Sherelle's husband said, no, they're going to be back. They the original crew. And if they don't come back, I'm going to leave. And that's what happened.
And so to me, that conversation with Sherelle and Joy was
unnecessary.
Totally. Because then nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of that, Joy was like, okay then, girl, we'll have a good one. Bye. So it was unnecessary. And Sherelle, all that talk, she bagged off, child.
Man, I thought you going to bring the smoke. I thought you going to put Joy in her place. You didn't do nothing. Back down.
All you did was let production set you up for to get smashed in your face because it was like a mush in your face. So let's move on to Jamie meets with the therapist and Lil Jamie. Gonna continue to call him that until we can think of something because he's not a junior.
Okay, we can call him LJ.
Well, they don't even call that now. I'll be like, who? And the folks in the comments say, who is that? So, we're going to call him what they call him. Big grown self still Lil Jamie. Just like I be telling you, stop calling your nephew Lil.
No, I don't call him Lil. I call him Baby.
Oh, that's even worse.
He's 5 years old.
Baby. And then he around here acting like a baby.
No, he be on them tablets and stuff.
No, I'm just saying he do. You be stop acting like a baby when something happen. He go to crying.
Yeah, start man up.
Work, because you calling him baby.
No, because I call you baby. You got to man up.
No.
I wish I could open me a daycare. I open me a daycare. All I want is bad kids in my daycare. I want parents sign a waiver. I sign this waiver. I can't guarantee results.
And you know what you gonna do? You gonna be outside when they get ready to come pick your kids up, they outside smoking, shaking. You gonna be like,
oh man, I was straightening them kids out, man. I'm telling you, son.
where your kid at? In there.
I can handle some kids.
They
man.
done ran him up out of there.
Yeah, whatever.
So they meet up with the therapist, and the therapist just kind of talk to them individual, but really just kind of want to know why they're here. So Jamie, talks and everything. And when you get down to the whole meat of the matter, it's Jamie, the big one. He is the problem.
Yeah, Big Jamie has a lot of issues with anger, and me personally, I think about him being a police officer and detective for 25 years, he brings a lot of that work home. And he don't know how to turn it off. And he's talked to his kids like he talked to the guys at work or to the people, criminals or whatnot in the streets, and he don't know how to turn it off. And like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying? He says good things, but he don't know when to stop because when he keep going, he put a foot in his mouth. He put his foot in his mouth. So I think that's what's going on with him. But he has a lot of anger issues, and he needs to get those issues straightened out. But little Jamie, on the other hand, he got to understand that because it's a touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? I know I understand. Sometimes you feel low, you feel like you're not worthy or whatnot. But regardless of the point, regardless of how low you feel, you are worthy. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with your mindset. It starts with you. You gotta look inside yourself and say, you know what?
Tell the people, baby.
Yeah, I am worthy. I might be going through some tough times right now, but eventually these tough times gonna be over with. I just got to stick it out and just tough it out a little bit. And a lot of people, when they do go through the tough times, they crumble. Yep. And they blame themselves, and they want to do things to themselves.
Yep. Little Jamie was happy that the therapist was getting on his daddy, child, because he was saying, listen, finally, honey.
Little Jamie, that's why you go to counseling.
You're right.
Because when you go to counseling, you don't have to say nothing. The counselor will say something for you towards that person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
The therapist also was telling, the therapist was asking Little Jamie what he needs from his dad. And, he was just saying that sometimes, I can be in such a low place, no money, don't have no money for gas, nothing in the house to eat, and nothing like that, And, and it kind of gets to him, and he just feel like he just want to disappear and not be here no more because times just be that rough for him, and let's see. And the therapist did say, listen, I'm not going to take from the moments when you said you wanted to disappear and not be here no more. I'm not going to take from that. I do want to iterate and say that when you in them low times, think about what got you there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Think about what got you there and who put you in those, places. Mm-hmm. And so little Jamie in his confession was like, you know what? I heard the same stuff from my parents, but it came different because it came from a therapist, from somebody that basically didn't know me, that was able to really pour into me.
And not just that, it's how the counselor delivered the message. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think little Jamie received it better. Now let me be a somewhat advocate for Big Jamie. I get where Big Jamie coming from. You want to see your kids do well in life, okay? I was hard on my daughter. I knew I was, I was stern, I stayed on her to the point, she gets mad at me.
And I had to tell you,
yeah, stop. You tell me to back off a little bit, but you don't want to see your kids struggle. Okay, so you want to try to put your kids in the best possible position they can be in so they can succeed in life. And when you do that and they still fumble the ball, it frustrates you. And I can see why Big Jamie feels the way he feels. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt that way for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it takes some kids a little bit longer to find their way.
Yeah, it do.
You know what I'm saying?
Every last one of them different. And you instill values and all. It's up to them to do it, especially when they're an adult, because, and we all make mistakes. You said fumble the ball, but we all make mistakes, and that's a part of being that's a part of adulting.
That's part of life.
That's
you know
a part of
saying?
adulting.
Yeah.
And you learning from your mistakes. And then if you're in a place of stuck, you're going to get tired of being stuck. And then you just going to push yourself. You could catapult yourself, whether you 30, 35, 40, 50, I don't know. You may never get it.
Now, when you 50, I ain't got no hope for you. It's game over. So some people, it takes longer. Me, I started young. It took me when I was 18. I knew I was going bam, 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 bam. I followed that program God laid in front of me. You know, I just did it. And some things fell in my place. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
It took me longer.
Yeah.
Although I worked a job, but the job was never really like my passion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But some people, it takes a little bit longer. I don't care if you go to a 4, 6, 8-year school, college, you got degrees. You're still trying to find your way.
Yeah.
I've known people that went to school, got degrees, and still trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
some of them wait till they 30 and 40 years old to
right.
get a degree.
But once again, if you hit 50, man,
it ain't too late.
Man,
let's move on.
I'm still at home, my mom, my underwear playing video games.
So let's move on to the next one where Quick is at his event where the street is being named after him. It's gonna be called Quicksilver Way. And so the mayor is speaking. Joy did say it's funny that the former street is called Shadyside when that's what what's her name? Sherelle said.
I'm surprised Sherelle didn't go there and punch the side. I can't stand you. She don't like the word shady.
Look, that ain't my husband. You making fun of me too. Ooh.
But one day I will get a street named after me.
You or us?
You know, you say you don't want your name to be in the hood. I want my name to be in the hood.
Eddie Avenue.
Yeah, because every time somebody gets shot, it be on the
Yeah, it happened on Eddie Avenue. Shut up. So anyway, Sherelle trying to hold it in and not talk about the shady part and confront Arena because I really and truly still don't understand why she want to confront Arena. She didn't have all that smoke for Joy when Joy was right there in her face, but she want to confront Arena over misspeaking of words and. It was the dumbest. And I think that she thought Joy wasn't going to have the energy like that.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe she thought that she could bulldog, but Joy was like, nope, girl, get somebody else to do it.
She picked up on Joy's energy when she walked into the room in that restaurant, and she knew she come, like you said, bulldozer. But Arena, she think Arena's kind of neat and pretty. So she thinks she can kind of bulldoze Arena, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was wrong with that one too.
I knew she was wrong with that one because when they were sitting down, she was, baby. When they were sitting down, she was at, babe. I'm swear. I promise you, the next time we come on here, then that thing will be over there at the neighbors, dug up in their dirt.
Y'all gonna call them that?
Dug in their dirt.
Y'all gonna name the street Hamilway.
And then you have a big knot on your head.
She tried. She pulled a Jamie. She went a little too far. She was all right at first, but she took it a little too far.
And so, anyway, when she said that she wanted to break down the Joy, how would you feel if somebody said something about yo? I was like, girl, anyway. So she was like, she told her husband, I finna do it. I finna go and confront. I finna do it. Girl, anyway.
You know what? This is Carlos King one-on-one right here, man.
Just starting some drama off of nothing.
And this right here was an important moment for Quick. Y'all just gonna go to that man event and turn shit like that. Or some bull crap, man. Come on.
Ashley said that, you know, she would want to fight them both. And then Joy was like, well, I'm glad I ain't saying that because then be 3 of us arguing and stuff. So she confronts Arena. She said, so Arena, you know, me and Joy did sit down and have a conversation and stuff. And she said, and she told me that, you know, you said some things and you used the word shady. So I want to talk to you about it. So Raina said, okay, you talking to me in front of everybody? Like, with all of, okay. So she said, you used the word shady. And she said she didn't use the word shady. She said, do you know what the word shady mean? I was like, Raina, you my girl. I'm sorry. You is my girl. Honey, you came with the quickness like this. She said, Raina. She said, shady means.
Arena. Shady means it rain on y'all. Keep that in mind.
Shady means to be manipulative. All the stuff Joy said, all I did was sum it up. She said, baby, I was just a messenger, honey. I didn't put them words in my mouth. That stuff was just I was like, girl, do you really think when somebody sit down telling somebody what somebody said, do you think they're going to give you word for word, what they call it, verbatim on how? No, they're going to sum it up. Ain't nobody finna use all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're going to give you some good old cliff notes. And that's all you have. I am just so done. I'm so done.
That's what Raina did. She just used cliff notes. Instead of using all them descriptions of what's the name husband, she could say, oh, basically what she calling your husband was shady.
Yeah.
That's all she was calling you. Everything she named her husband is a definition of being shady.
Yeah.
And that's all she did. She just broke it down, made it simple, gave you fewer words to chew on, and bam. But shady! Shady!
And then Arena said, he's shady. And then that's when, don't be calling my husband shady.
But Joy just call your husband basically the same thing. You can do her Joy like that.
At all. In fact, Joy broke it down and gave you the words of what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't do that. And that's what I was gonna say. Joy was saying too, like I knew your husband before you knew your husband. Oh, but I knew your husband before you knew your husband.
Lady.
Like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I should be saying stuff to your husband. Why are you here?
I'm gonna say this, man.
Woo,
I understand taking up for your man. I understand men taking up for their wives. But there's a fine line of going too far. You know what I'm saying? Joy said, I have known your husband for longer than you known your husband, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew her husband before, you know,
right.
He got met, what's her name? And, well, people can grow. We get people can grow, people can change, but the facts are that Joy
ain't got nothing to do with you.
I want to say that. I was about to say what I want to say, but you just jumped in and interrupt me.
Because you got your new shirt on. Come on, let's go ahead.
I had to say, go ahead. I'm getting sleepy. Okay. I drove all the way down there and back. I'm tired.
Yep. Bless your heart. So yeah, that was pretty much it. What they was holding Arena back from saying something. She said, that's why don't nobody like you, Sherelle. I don't care. You think I give a blip about anybody liking me?
Y'all take a positive event like the street naming for DJ Quicksilver. Okay, a positive event, and y'all just tarnish it by all the ratchetness. Grown black women. Mm-hmm. Acting like that in the middle of the street.
Can't even hold it.
She should have waited till another time before she brought this up, in my opinion. And to go back to this, because I'm sorry we didn't say, but Quick got emotional when he came and, to give his speech about the street. He said he wished his mom and dad was there. He boo-hoos, cries, his grandma over there, she crying and stuff. So he got his family there. Yeah. And it's emotional, and it's a time to remember. Yeah, man, this street is going to go down it's going to be named after him for a long period of time. Yeah. So when his kids get older and grow up, they're going to see a street name after their dad. Yeah. But no, we're not going to remember that part. What we're going to remember? Shady. That's all we're going to remember, Shady. They might want to change the street name back to Shady.
Back to Shady. Yeah, because, he was saying, too, that he had got shot on that street.
Got shot, stabbed. Yeah, because he said it was a rough neighborhood back then. He said it's still kind of rough, but it's getting better. But to come out of that, and now you got the street name after you, man, that says a lot, man.
Yeah, it does. So, but yeah, that's all. You can send Sherelle back to where she came from. I don't know black yet, but come get your wife. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's book off first.
Deuces.
Hey!